Learn English through stories, 29 stories, for English listening practice.
Two boys and a baseball. Billy plays catch with a baseball and a baseball glove. He plays catch with his friend. His friend has a glove too. Billy throws the ball to his friend. His friend catches the ball in his glove. His friend throws the ball back to Billy. Billy catches the ball in his glove. The ball goes back and forth. A boxer named Duke. She has a dog. Her dog is a boxer. It is a male. His name is Duke. He is 5 years old. He is brown all over. He has a short tail. He weighs about 50 pounds. He snores when he sleeps. She feeds him twice a day. She feeds him breakfast. She feeds him dinner. He rides an old bicycle. He looks at his bicycle. It is an old bike. It is 3 years old. The paint is scratched. The fenders are dented. The seat is torn. The chain is rusty. But it is a good bike. He has a good time on his bike. It is fun to ride. He rides it almost every day. Ants in the kitchen. She watches the ants. They are very small. There are very many of them. They are in the kitchen sink. They are thirsty. They drink the drops of water. The drops are on the bottom of the sink. She turns on the faucet. Water flows into the sink. The ants go down the drain. Everyone loves babies. Babies cry. Babies smile. Babies drool. They look at everything. They look at everyone. They kick their feet in the air. They make fists with their hands. Babies are curious. They put everything into their mouths. They ride around in baby strollers. They get a lot of attention. They have an easy life. He gets a weekly allowance. He gets an allowance. He gets $5 a week. His dad gives it to him. His dad gives $5 to him every Friday. He spends his allowance every weekend. He usually spends it on Friday night. He spends it at the mall. He spends it on ice cream. He buys 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream. She plays basketball. She plays basketball. She plays basketball almost every day. There is a basketball court in the park. The park is near her house. She goes to the park after school. She plays with the boys. She is a good player. She makes a lot of shots. She scores a lot of points. She swims every day. She is a good swimmer. Her school has a swim team. She is on the swim team. She practices every day. She swims in the pool every day. She swims 2 hours every day. She is a strong swimmer. She wins races. She wants to swim in the Olympics. She wants to swim for her country. She rides her skateboard. She looks at her skateboard. It is almost 3 feet long. It has 4 plastic wheels. It is about 6 inches wide. She loves her skateboard. It takes her everywhere. It takes her to school. It takes her to dance class. It takes her to her friend's house. It takes her home. He builds a snowman. It is a winter day. It is cold outside. The snow falls. It covers the ground. Snow falls for 6 hours. Finally it stops. He puts on his heavy jacket. He goes outside. He builds a snowman. It is a fat snowman. It is a tall snowman. He goes back inside. Comics in the newspaper. She opens the newspaper. She turns the page. She turns another page. She finds the comics. She likes the comics. They are fun to read. They are easy to read. They are pictures with words. The pictures are pretty. Sometimes they are in color. She looks at the pictures. She reads the words. She feeds her cats. She has 2 cats. One cat is black. The other cat is white. The black cat's name is Blackie. The white cat's name is Whitey. She feeds her cats. She puts their food in dishes. She puts each dish on the floor. She calls her cats. They come into the kitchen. They eat the food. A water fountain in the park. It is summertime. The park has many trees. It has a baseball field. It has a water fountain. The water is cool. Kids play in the water fountain. Their feet get wet. Their clothes get wet. They sit down in the fountain. They run around in the fountain. They splash in the fountain. They have fun. Bright stars in the night sky. It is nighttime. The sky is black. There are tiny lights in the sky. They are stars. There are many stars. She looks all over the sky. She sees stars everywhere. A few stars are big. Most stars are small. She counts the stars. She counts 86 stars. She tells her mom. A penny collector. She collects pennies. She likes pennies. She likes their color. They are brown. They are shiny brown. They are dull brown. Pennies are everywhere. She finds them on the sidewalk. She picks them up. She takes them home. She puts them in a jar. She has a big jar. It is full of pennies. Red trees and red cats. He likes to color. He colors with his crayons. His crayon box has many crayons. Each crayon is a different color. He opens his coloring book. His favorite color is red. He colors the trees dark red. He colors the cats light red. He colors the sidewalks medium red. His mom buys extra red crayons for him. Is there life on the moon? The moon is in the sky. He looks at the moon. It is round and white. It is bright. It has mountains. It has valleys. It has rocks. It has dirt. He thinks about the moon. He wonders about it. Maybe there is water on the moon. Maybe tiny animals live on the moon. The circus is in town. She loves the circus. The circus has elephants. Elephants are so big. The circus has tigers. Tigers are so pretty. The circus has clowns. Clowns are funny. They drive funny cars. They wear funny costumes. They have funny faces. They make her laugh. The circus is in town this week. She tells her dad and her mom. Monkeys at the zoo. She goes to the zoo. There are many animals at the zoo. She likes the monkeys. They have funny faces. They have long tails. They jump around a lot. She goes to the monkey cage. There are 6 monkeys in the cage. She looks at them. She waves to them. She says hello to them. He talks to Mom. The phone rings. He hears the ringing. He picks up the phone. He says hello. The other person says hello. The other person is his mom. She talks to him. He talks to her. She finishes talking. She says goodbye. He says goodbye. They hang up. He waits. The phone rings again. Car in a car wash. She sits in the car. Her dad drives the car. He drives to a car wash. The car goes through the car wash. Water sprays onto the car. Soap sprays onto the car. Soft brushes scrub the car. More water sprays onto the car. The car is clean. Men dry the car with clean rags. The car is dry. She sees a worm. The worm crawls on the ground. It crawls slowly. She watches it. She picks it up. It wiggles in her hand. She puts it in her mouth. It wiggles in her mouth. She takes it out of her mouth. She puts it back on the ground. It crawls into a hole. A boat in the tub. He fills the tub. He fills it with warm water. He gets in the tub. He plays with his rubber boat. The rubber boat floats on the water. He pushes the boat down. He pushes it to the bottom. He lets it go. It pops up to the top. It floats on top of the water. A fork, spoon, plate, and carrot. He picks up his fork. He picks up his spoon. He hits the plate with his fork. He hits the plate with his spoon. His mom says stop. He stops. His mom puts a carrot on the plate. He looks at the carrot. He picks up the spoon. He hits the carrot with the spoon. Her book and her cats. She picks up the book. It is her favorite book. It has a red cover. It has 52 pages. It has many pictures. It has pictures of many animals. She likes animals. She has 2 cats. She likes her cats. Their names are Fluffy and Muffy. She shows them the pictures in the book. A Popsicle House. He builds a house. He uses popsicle sticks. He uses glue. He glues one stick to another. He builds a kitchen. He builds a living room. He builds a bedroom. He builds a bathroom. He builds a garage. He adds a roof. He paints the house white. He shows the house to his dad. Ride a carousel horse. A carousel has big plastic horses. Each horse is a different color. She likes the white horse. She gets on the white horse. It has a black tail. She sits in the saddle. She holds onto the pole. The music starts. The carousel starts. It goes round and round. Her horse goes up and down. An orange and black butterfly. He sees a butterfly. It is near a flower. It leaves the flower. It goes to another flower. He watches the butterfly. It is pretty. It has orange and black wings. It has little white spots on the wings. Its wings are thin. He tries to grab the butterfly, but it flies away. The snow melts on the ground. It is early afternoon. She looks out the window. She sees the snow. The snow falls from the sky. There are many snowflakes. They fall fast. They hit the ground. They melt on the ground. She is unhappy. She wants to make a snowman, but there is no snow on the ground.